You want it. You want that vase. You don't want to get that vase up. You wanna put it back together. But the thought of putting this beautiful vase back together is more than one can handle. It's so many parts and pieces. How the fuck you gonna do that? It requires so much time and attention and investment. And you gotta work. You gotta take care of kids. How you gonna put that broken vase back together? That's the question. And what do we do as humans? We give up on it. We give up. It's too complicated. It's too hard. Fuck it. I mean, I love it, but I mean, I could go buy one just like it, if not better. Why should I have to invest so much time and energy in a broken ass vase? Because that vase was once never broken, and somebody broke it. That vase was beautiful. That vase was sharp. That vase was one of a kind. That vase came out into this store world, however you want to differentiate this metaphor. That vase came out shining, polished, clean. Now it's old, it's washed up, it's broken, it's beaten, it's battered. It was good enough for you to take into your home, but when it got old and it got beaten and battered, and then it got broken more, you don't want to deal with it. You don't want to deal with it. Stuff is only appeasing when it's at its most best, and it's shining and it's gleaming. That is in terms of a woman. She was at her best when she met you. She was pretty, she was beautiful. She had a body out of this world. You were like a dog in heat. You couldn't keep your hands off of her. But as time go on, you notice that your woman is nitpicking at every little thing. Your woman has shut down to the point where she know you won't listen, so she ain't even gonna come to you and tell you that she's hurting. Your woman, in tune because she can't talk to you, will try to take up her own revenge by getting your attention, but not knowing it's self-sabotaging her worth. Your woman just wants you, sees nobody else but you, but you done pushed her so far to the back. She'll even take that seat and wait for you to come back there with her, or wait for you to tell her to come up. But while she's taking that back seat, she lonely, she desperate, she hungry, she confused. She trying to figure out why the nigga that lust over her, made love to her in the beginning, told her that he was always going to be there, has now put her on the back of the bus. Don't differentiate time to time, gifts and making up and you putting that work in. No, that's not putting that work in. That's not putting that work in. That's putting confusion in. Because let me tell you why that's putting confusion in. It's putting confusion in because if you're doing those things for her, it should never be temporary. It should be permanent. And if that is a permanent thing that you are doing for your woman, she won't be sitting in the back of that bus. I'm not on this recording saying that the ugliest women are the best women or the most beautiful women or the worst women. No. I'm saying you never know what's festering inside of that woman. Men carry boulders. Women carry bricks. And when a woman has been through so much, they begin to carry boulders. Now, see, a man, I don't know if y'all know, was built for strength to be in their upper body. Women are built for strength to be in their lower. So a man is equipped to actually carry these boulders. That's why we call a man our backbone, our strength, our provider. A woman is not. When you put boulders on a woman, you tire her down. She becomes weak. She becomes weary. She becomes exhausted. She becomes angry. She becomes resentful. She get the case of the fuck it. And when she get the case of the fuckers, right? She gives up. Because society, men in our community, had told her she ain't shit. She ain't gonna never be shit. She just like this person. She don't learn. She's a piece of shit. She fucked all your friends. Matter of fact, that pussy got more miles than the Grand Canyon. And at first, she wasn't accepting this. At first, she was fighting back. But then after a while, she thought her reality set in. She said, you know what? Maybe I am a hoe. Maybe I'm not good enough to be nobody wifey, so fuck it, I'll settle for some dick. Maybe I'm not a good mom. Shit, I ain't got all my kids. Maybe I can't get right. Shit, look, I'm still living in the project. Let me tell y'all something, and I'm not on no Malcolm X, Martin Luther King shit. But real talk, the white man did that enough for us back in the days. Why are we doing it to each other? And not only are we doing it to each other, the people that are supposed to be our go-to and our lovers are doing it to each other. I wouldn't even call it young-minded mentality. I call it an ignorant mentality. The lack of knowledge. The lack of knowledge of knowing how to treat each other, how to love each other, how to hear each other, and listen. When you start to master those senses, those feelings, you start to master your woman and your man. You start to know who she is. You start to see her for what she's worth and not what she has. You start to see what you're dealing with. She's somebody's daughter. You're somebody's son. Shit, I got both. Got a daughter and a son. And I know that us at birth, we ain't come out like that. You know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah, it might have started from childhood. Yeah, it could have been somebody in your family touching on you, telling you ain't shit. You ain't got shit. You ain't gonna never be shit. But when you was old enough to master that, motherfuckers is miserable. And sometimes the motherfuckers might even be your births, your earths, the people that brought you into this world. When you start to master that their misery became yours. And you don't need nobody else's misery. And get that shit the fuck back. You start to grow into who the fuck you really are and who you're supposed to be. I don't give a fuck if your mom told you you wasn't shit. I don't give a fuck if your mom left you in the house endless nights and went to go hit that crack pipe. I don't give a fuck if you grew up starving. If you grown now and you have the ability to change that shit, why you still starving? Why you still letting people disrespect you? Why you disrespecting yourself? Why are you being who your earth or whoever told you you wouldn't and couldn't be? Why are you giving your children the same feeling of neglect that your parents gave you? If you knew how I feel to eat ramen noodles for a whole month straight, how dare you do the same thing to your kids? See, we forget the feelings that we had. And we say, oh, we grown now. Are we really? Because to be grown